Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius February 11, 2023. You might discover that the path to empowerment is through helping others. People are drawn to your healing energy today. The moon spends the day in your work and health sector, and you want to accomplish something. Taking care of details and attention to practical priorities or your health satisfies you most. You find it hard to ignore taking care of business, even if you're sometimes distracted today. Organizing your life in small but essential ways is a strong draw now. You might talk comfortably and naturally about your practical affairs. You could also feel a strong desire to help or be of service to others with practical tasks. When it comes to moon cycles that are the best for love, you're in one now. Any time the moon soars through Leo, especially a new moon or full moon, we see big culminations around matters of the heart. Leo is the zodiac sign that rules courtship, dating, romance, and passion, so with a full moon echoing at this time, we see opportunities to pursue these energies. It is radiating throughout the cosmos and thus infiltrating the entire human collective. Seize this fiery energy now and you could transform your personal life. It is time to take a calculated risk. You have so many wonderful secret talents and passion projects that could be incredibly valuable. But you will need to work on feeling more confident in your potential opportunities as Venus in Pisces sextiles Uranus in Taurus. Exalted Venus is working its hidden magic on your perception, so you may have a more hopeful outlook on your hidden professional goals. When you feel like the time is right, the sextile with Uranus can help you make drastic changes to see if there is greater professional security in store. After a friendly aspect to the North Node and Uranus in your income sector yesterday, the moon wraps up its monthly visit to your work sector with a friendly aspect to Mercury and Pluto in your career sector. This is not the first time the moon has brought things together across the income, work and career fronts, but it is the first since income potential got the green light and just as things are falling into place professionally. Today's aspect gives you plenty of firepower to burst through any uncomfortable bonds that may have previously held you down and plenty of creative energy to plan for a brilliant future. This is a great time to get ahead at work, find a new job or simply improve your way of life. Speaking of which, there is no excuse to be a couch potato unless you are seriously ill or otherwise impaired. On this day you may find that your ambitious tendencies rise to the surface. Your determination can often lead you to new opportunities and advancement. Today you need to be careful to work out a plan before you act. If you arm yourself with a course of action, then you will be less likely to overlook some of the details that could lead to failure and discontentment. Give yourself every advantage by strategizing. It is just as the dwarf planet Ceres is not only spending her first week in retrograde motion in your relationship sector but moves into her final 5 weeks before retrograding back out, that the moon returns. Ceres' deep dive into your relationship needs and priorities will continue, but she is now looking to the past. The moon's return is a chance to become more emotionally engaged while making it easier to draw on the support of Mars in your communication sector. While the dwarf planet Ceres' direct turn in your relationship sector over the weekend isn't going to slow down the pace of the year, it is giving her deep dive into your relationship needs and priorities a chance to shift focus onto the past. As the moon returns today, this is a chance to become more emotionally engaged, while also putting the sun and moon back in harmony just days after clashing as a full moon. Our eyes in the sky. With the moon entering Libra, it's a time to seek balance and harmony in our relationships and daily interactions. This is an opportunity to find a sense of stability and grounding in a world that can often feel chaotic and uncertain. The moon in Libra can help us to be more diplomatic, encouraging us to seek common ground and maintain a peaceful atmosphere in our surroundings. However, the moon is also in a state of combustion, which may bring with it a heightened level of intensity and passion. This can lead to some drama and conflict, particularly in situations where emotions run high. But, thanks to the moon's influence, we have the chance to turn these situations around and find a way to restore peace and balance. It's important to remember that this is a time for seeking equilibrium and finding a way to balance our emotions, our relationships, and our daily interactions. By focusing on maintaining a sense of harmony and calm, we can avoid getting caught up in the drama and make the most of this time. So, let's take a deep breath and strive to make the best of this opportunity, finding peace and balance in a world that can often feel chaotic and intense. As the moon enters Libra, we are likely to find ourselves more focused on seeking harmony and balance in our relationships and daily interactions. This is a time for diplomacy, where we strive to find common ground and maintain a peaceful atmosphere in our surroundings. We tend to be more mindful of the beauty and elegance in our lives, taking time to appreciate the finer things that bring us joy and comfort. However, it is important to remember that even in the most harmonious of environments, conflict can still arise. In these situations, it is our responsibility to determine when it is necessary to compromise for the greater good, and when to assert ourselves and fight for what we believe in. Striking a balance between these two extremes can be challenging, but it is essential for maintaining our emotional equilibrium and preserving the peace in our relationships. Therefore, it is important to pay close attention to our instincts and emotions during this time, as they may hold important clues about how to navigate the challenges that arise. By taking a measured and thoughtful approach, we can find a way to maintain balance, even in the midst of conflict. Ultimately, this will allow us to make the most of this time and enjoy the many benefits of the moon in Libra. As the day progresses and the Libra moon aligns with retrograde Ceres, we may find ourselves taking on a nurturing and supportive role in our relationships. This can be a positive influence, as we look to help those close to us navigate their challenges and find a more balanced perspective. Our ability to provide a voice of reason and encourage others to see things from different angles can be incredibly valuable, helping them to move forward and find peace. However, it is important to be mindful of our motivations during this time, as there is a risk of bypassing people's feelings in our efforts to be supportive. Our desire to provide care and comfort may lead us to adopt a more Pollyanna-like approach, where we seek to gloss over the root cause of problems in favor of addressing only their appearance. This can cause us to seem out of touch with reality, leading others to question our sincerity and effectiveness as a supportive figure. To avoid this pitfall, it is essential to examine our motivations and ensure that we are truly acting in the best interest of those we care for. By being mindful of this tendency, we can maintain our focus on providing effective support and helping those close to us find the peace and balance they seek. Through this, we can make the most of this time and enjoy the many benefits of the Libra moon and Ceres alignment.